welcome to Dojo TV. For this part of the segment, I want to introduce you guys to backside kick. But before you go through with this kick, make sure you're comfortable with the regular side kick. Because it's very important you have a comfortable side kick in order to learn backside kick. Okay? So I'm going to bring on my assistant, Jason. Come on out. I need a wall to help you with this kick. So I'm going to start with using Jason as a wall. So Jason, turn around. Come on, turn around. Alright. Let me introduce you backside kick and how it should be worked on. Okay. Jason here is a wall. Okay. When you work on backside kick, this is probably one of the best ways to work on it. Okay. Place both hands on the wall, okay. Your body nice and straight, parallel to the wall. Right. From here, your first step is to bring your knee up. Okay. Once your knee comes up, just turn your head over your shoulder. Try not to turn your body. Just turn your head towards the direction you're going to kick, which is to the back. Knees up, and from here, kick straight out. And notice I'm not kicking high. I want to aim it to the body. Okay. Once you kick, bring your knee in again, and then down. Again, keep both hands on the wall. Try not to let go. When you bring your knee up and kick, try to not to let go of your hand. And keep both hands on the wall so your shoulders are square to the wall. Once again, knee comes up. 1. Turn your head as you kick. 2. Okay. Again, shoulders square to the wall. And bend your knee down. Okay, one more time. Knee comes up. Turn your head. Kick. Okay, and bring your knee in for better control. Okay. Never kick and drop your leg straight down. Because if you have to do another kick, you can't. Okay. It takes a long time to bring that leg up again. But once you bend your knee, you could kick again, side kick, roundhouse kick, all different directions. So always bring it in for control and then down. Once you get comfortable with that, okay, you finish the ending part of the backside kick. Right? So from here again, bring up, kick, bend your knee, and down. That's the end. Let's go to the beginning part of the backside kick. Okay? From here, we assume our opponent's in front of us. Okay? So from the fighting position, right, first thing you do is turn. And remember, it's a turning kick. So turning has to be done first, and then the kick, not the kick first. A lot of times from here, when we talk about backside kick, the leg automatically comes up first, trying to kick and then turn. You don't want to go that way. Okay? You want to turn first. And so from here, to practice a good backside kick, again, position here. 1, you turn. Okay? Body halfway turn, hands on the wall. Look familiar, guys, right? Just like what we practiced the ending part of it. Both hands on the wall, knee comes up, look over your shoulder, kick. Once you kick, bend your knee, and from here, as you drop your leg down, then you could turn all the way around. Coming back to your regular position, the original position. Once again, turn. Your body halfway around, both hands on the wall. 2, bring your knee up. 3, kick. Bend your knee. Once you're down, once you bring your knee in, then turn. Okay? Again, try not to turn, bring your knee in, kick, and then drop your leg down, and then turn. Okay? Always control your kicks. Bring it in, and then turn. Right, let me go through that a little faster. Turn, knee up, kick, bring your knee in, and then down. Okay. Once you get comfortable with it, then you don't have to use a wall. You stand in this position without the wall, turn, remember the wall, but instead of holding the wall, just keep your hands close to your body, knee comes up, kick, quick, kick, knee folds, and then back. Then turn halfway, knee comes up, kick, and then down. A little faster, kick, and then down. Okay. That is a good way to practice your backside kick. Okay. Next I want to use, of course, my assistant Jason, and I'll show you some application with the backside kick. We're going to go through some basic steps. Okay. Turn around, Jason. you're not a wall anymore. All right, we're going to go through some basic step kicks, some against a punch, against a kick, tournament application, sparring application, and of course the street style. Okay? Let's go with the basic, just the step motions. Okay? I want to use it as an attack. Right? Backside kick is a very powerful kick, very useful kick, but at the same time, it's a very dangerous kick for yourself if it's not done properly. Reason why? Because once you turn, you're blinded. You can't really see your opponent. Because there's one spot, once you turn, you're not going to be seeing your opponent. Okay? So you have to make sure that when you take that turn, that you know exactly where your opponent's going to be. Okay? You have to see him without seeing. That's very important. Right? So once you turn, you better assume, you better know that that opponent's there, and that you know you're going to be able to make a contact with the opponent. Because once you miss, right, you're going to be turned with your opponent in the back of you, right? And once you try to look around, he's going to be all over you. Okay? So it could be a very dangerous kick for you if it's not done properly. Okay? So let's start with just a basic attack position. Okay? In attack position, come a little closer this way, Jason. Okay? Your opponent likes to keep their arms up high. Okay? So from here, just a simple backside kick. Right? From here, your opponent in standing position, right? Again, turn halfway and kick and down. Notice that when I kick, I didn't extend my leg. Okay? When I practice, extend it. Right? But when you're actually kicking somebody, you do not want to extend your leg out. Okay? You want to kick, short kick, bend your knee, and down. Okay? Notice I'm bringing my leg down with my back to my opponent. Okay? Because I'm going to assume when I kick him, he's going to be back out there or he's going to be down. Okay? If I do miss, right, at least I could see him and I'm not giving my vital position and point to my opponent. I'm not giving him place to punch, place to kick. Okay? If he's going to kick me, he's going to kick my glute here or to the back or punch me in that area, which could take more than the body. But we're going to make sure that he's not going to be able to punch us and kick us. Okay? So it's very important that you know how to time it properly. Okay? So again, from here, the body turns halfway, look over your shoulder as you turn, kick, and then down. When you do a spin move, anytime you turn, your head is the last one to see your opponent. Okay? As your body turns, your head, your eyes on your opponent, and when your body's halfway, you turn your head fast enough so it's the first one to see, or first one to turn to your opponent. So as your body turns, keep your eye on your opponent, and as you complete your turn, boom, your head with your eyes to your opponent. Okay. That is a standing position. Once again, from here, real quick, turn your body, kick, and then down. Okay, a little faster. Okay. From the standing position, you relax, 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 relax. Okay, relax. Boom, and kick comes in. Okay. Speed is very important. When you do a backside kick, power. It's a powerful kick already. You just add a little speed to it, and it'll become very powerful. Okay, so don't try to go from the beginning. It'll slow you down. Okay, relax, relax. When you relax, you move better. Okay, so dance around a little bit, boom, and kick. Okay, they don't know what hit them. So relax. Second motion is a step. Okay. From here, we try not to use what we call, this is a open position. See, both of our bodies facing the same direction. This is an open position. Okay. So if I do a backside kick from here, and most times it'll miss. Or if I do hit him, it'll hit him on the side somewhere. Okay. So I want to try to keep it, switch your stance. Again, this will be my open position. Both sides are facing same directions. If I kick, okay, I might miss. If I do hit him, I hit him on the side. Okay, on a closed position, where both sides are going different direction, I'll hit the vital points. Okay. So I want to try to keep it into a closed position when I do my backside kick. Alright, switch one more time. So from here, if I'm in a closed position, I don't want to use my left leg or the back leg, because I'll be hitting to the other side. So I set him up. I set him up by bringing my back leg up, taking a step, right, and then backside kick coming in. Okay, once again, the step is to make your opponent react to this. So when I step, they might move back, they might counter, right, they'll react. Okay, so from here, when he steps back, it gives me a better distance. Of course, when you step and your body's going forward, a lot more power coming into that. Okay? Now, if you're going to decide to add it into a combination, if you know you're going to step into a backside kick, okay, try not to step and then do a turn. Okay? Too much time. So from here, if you know for sure you're going to step and do a backside kick. As you step, I've eliminated this additional motion where I have to step and then turn. Okay, so I'm stepping and turning at the same time. Okay? So it only looks like it's only one motion. Okay? So from here, as you step, your body starts to turn. And by the time you turn, you're ready for your backside kick. Kick and then down. One more time. As you step, body turns, kick comes in. Go a little faster. Okay. Go a little closer. Okay. From here, again, relax, relax, relax. Boom. Okay. Very smooth. You want to go through a smooth motion. Again, a lot of power coming into that. Now, of course, with a step, okay, if you take a step higher, then you have the 360 backside kick where your body's up in the air. Okay, so instead of just stepping, you're going to act like you're going to kick. Right? Make him react to this motion. Okay? Once he reacts, boom, jump, and then kick. Once again, you bring your knee up, act like you're going to kick with this leg, and kick. Okay? Go a little faster. Huh. You're going to relax, relax, boom, and kick. Okay? One more time. Huh. Ah, shit. And then back. Okay. That is the attack mode. Okay? Oh, let me go show you one more motion, okay, with this. Alright, let's say you're going to attack with the back leg, with the front leg. Doesn't matter. I'll just use my front leg. Okay? I'm going to act like I'm going to push him with this. Okay? Strong guy like Jason is not going to go anywhere. He'll say, oh, easy kick. I just move forward and jam me. Okay? So he's going to, when I jump in, he's going to like move in. Okay? So from here, knowing that he likes to fight that way, so as soon as I jump, I'll set him up. Make him think I'm going to use this leg, and that's it. Okay? So knowing that from here, 1, 2, and then back. Okay? That is a little more advanced. And once again, and since I'm in the air, it's hard to show you in slow motion, guys. You're going to have to press the slow mode on your button there somehow. Okay? Once again, once it comes in, push. Okay? Once you push, use his body so you can lift off and backside kick. One more time. 1, 2, and then down. Okay. That is your attack. Okay. But the backside kick is known for its counterattack. Okay. It sets your opponent up so that when they come in, wham, whack them with the backside. It adds that little more power to it because your opponent's coming in. Okay. Double impact. Your power, his power coming in gives you that nice, stronger power to it. So we want to use it as a counterattack. Okay? Let's use it with the punches first. Okay? Again, always know which hand they're going to punch with first. Okay? That's very important. In this situation, let's say punches, it's not that important with which hand's coming in, but it'll help you. Right? Knowing Jason, okay, he likes to punch with this right arm. Okay? So I'm going to set him up because when he punches with the right arm, go ahead, punch. Right arm. See how the body rotates? Okay, and it's going to come in towards this way. Right? See how the body opens up? So if I try to kick with my right leg, and most likely, even if I hit, since his body's turning, it might slip out. Okay? So knowing that, right, I want to set him up to my left leg. So I'll let him come in with a punch, right? And then all I have to do is a simple backside kick. And because of his body coming in and turning, he'll run into it. Okay, once again, right, boom, backside, and down. Okay, let's punch with the other hand. Now, knowing that he's going to punch with left, okay, I set him up this way. Again, open position. Right, as he comes in, boom, and then down. Right. Backside kick is a very good counterattack motion. When you decide to do this, you don't need a lot of movement. Okay, you wait until your opponent moves first. Okay, you wait, try not to go move back first. Okay, but stay here. Stay there once again. Comes in, boom, backside kick, and then down. Okay, same thing with the kick. Okay. Usually in Taekwondo they like to come in with a back leg. Okay, if they decide to come in with a roundhouse kick or something, again, knowing that he's going to use a left leg for now. All right, remember the kick comes in, and the body turns as the kick comes in. So if I use it with the other leg, my left leg as it comes in, left leg roundhouse kick, and I try to kick, guess what? We're going to run into each other where he's going to kick me first. Okay, so I got to set him up so that when he kicks with the left, I want to use my right leg. Okay, so knowing that, I keep an open position. Boom. Okay. You don't want to block and kick with this, because once you block first, and you try to kick, right, he's going to have time to move forward, backward. All right, so it gives you a lot of time to move. Okay, so you again counterattack. Okay, you react first, okay, by turning, kick, short kick, and down. Okay. Again, try not to extend your leg. Okay. Try not to push. Right. But snap it. Okay. From here, kick, bring it in, and down. Okay. One more time. Go a little faster. And down. Okay. Remember, when an opponent comes in, as soon as they move, you know it's a roundhouse kick coming in or back leg is kicking. It doesn't matter if it's a roundhouse kick or axe kick. As soon as you know that it's going to kick, boom, kick coming in, counterattack. Okay. You could also use the, remember the advanced technique I just showed you? Okay. If it comes in, push off with that leg, 1, 2, and down. Okay. All right, check it. Okay. Okay. That is your backside kick. Okay. Very, very powerful kick. Okay. And again, it could be a dangerous kick if you don't do it properly. Make sure you work on your timing. Okay. Repetition is very important. Okay. Work on the walls first. Okay. Make sure you feel comfortable with it. Once you're done with the wall, move away from the wall. Work on it slowly. Make sure you have a good balance with the kick. Once you're done, then you go bring in a person like Jason and whack at him a few times. That will be very helpful to your backside kick. All right. Thanks again for your time. I'll see you guys in the next segment. Come here. Hi, my name is Chang Yi, and I'll be your Dojo TV master for Taekwondo. For this part of the segment, I'd like to introduce counterattacks. And counterattacks is majority of them are done in sparring techniques, and it'll be very helpful if you compete in the tournaments. This will definitely help you to improve your sparring skills. So I'm going to bring out my assistant, Keith, to help me out with this counterattacks. Keith, come on out.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In all training sessions of sparring, they'll tell you when you counterattack, timing is a crucial part of the workout. So timing has to be perfect in order to make sure you have a good counterattack. Okay? So we're going to use a basic. We're going to go through some basic counterattacks to some of the advanced counterattack movements that is involved with Taekwondo. I'm going to ask Keith to do some roundhouse kicks. Again, opponent could throw any kind of kicks, okay, but we're going to concentrate on roundhouse kicks. Why? Roundhouse kick is used most in Taekwondo. So if you could counterattack roundhouse kicks, you'll be pretty successful. Okay? So let's get started. Keith, fighting position. There will be two different stances here you'll see. Close. This will be an open stance where both sides are facing same direction. Keith, turn this side. Again, same direction. This will be open position. So you'll hear me. You hear a lot of terms saying open and close position. Closed position will be stay in the same position, and I'll be facing the opposite direction. This will be a closed position. So if Keith turns this way, I turn this way, again, closed position. Okay? So we're going to start with a basic counterattack with a punch. Okay? Punch is not used a lot in Taekwondo, but when you use it properly, it is of course powerful, but most of the times it's used for throwing your opponent off balance. That's one. Second, if your legs are tired, you can't use your legs anymore, you don't want to show your opponent you're tired. Okay? First sign of tiredness is when you don't throw a kick, your opponent's going to think, aha, no kicks anymore. He or she must be tired. Okay? So you don't want to show that, so you use that hand technique, punch, to tell your opponent that I am still alive, I'm ready to come at you. Okay? So you're giving your leg a little break. Okay? So we're going to do a little bit of hand punch counterattacks. Okay? This will be an, again, closed position situation. Okay? From here, Keith is going to come in with a roundhouse kick. It could be a roundhouse kick, it could be an axe kick, it could be any kick that comes to my left side of it. Okay? Let's again use a roundhouse kick. When you counterattack, timing, again, is very important. Now remember, if I'm standing in this position and Keith is kicking me, go ahead, roundhouse kick Keith. This is target right here. He's aiming for my ribs. Okay? So if I stay there and try to counterattack, most likely I'll get kicked first. Okay? So always, if you're counterattacking, always move. Move out of the zone. Okay? So if he kicks, whether you move out, see he misses, I didn't take a big step, short step. Right? Or move in. Okay? When you move in, you jam your opponent. And that's what the primary thing is when you step in. So when you punch, you don't want to step back, you want to move in. Right? So as your opponent comes in, roundhouse, put your arm down to block your body. Okay? For block, and as you can see, as I go in, he's in. Okay? So I don't need a lot of power to punch. He's coming in, you just throw that thrust right in to give that double impact. All right, one more time. From a fighting position, as he comes in, lean forward, put your head down forward, and punch. Because if you keep your head back here and block, right, try to counterattack like this, what if he kicks high? Right? So from here, kick high, try to block low, but the kick comes up and it'll get you in the head. Right? So you want to make sure you block the body, because that's where they aim the most. From there, right, you lean your head forward. Okay? Again, to have the target moved, okay, which is your head. Okay? Once again, from here, punch. Okay? Counterattack. One more time. Boom. Okay? Notice my whole body's very close to him when I attack, counterattack. Once again, boom. Right here, he can't throw much of the stuff. He could throw another punch, but he's so close, it's not going to affect a lot. Okay? Unless you're Bruce Lee, who has a 1-inch punch, do that and knock me down. Most of the opponents, most of the artists don't have that kind of power at this time. Okay? So he's probably just staying there, trying to get some air now that I knocked him out. Okay? So you jam him up that way. Right? Not every attacker will come up with a back leg. They'll come up with a jump roundhouse kick using your front leg. Okay? Same concept. You just have to know which leg is coming in as you step forward. Right? So you've already decided you're going to counterattack. Doesn't matter what kick they're going to do, you're going to counterattack. And that's what you have. Your arm should be always up. Because if he decides to come in with the front leg and you're expecting this kick, this arm will just drop. And the left hand will counter. Okay? So again, your arms are always moving. It needs to be moving. Don't assume, all right, know what they're going to kick. Okay, so always, even if you assume, all right, you've got to be able to change direction with the other hand counter. Okay, let me show you that in a little faster motion. Yeah. Step forward, arms to the side, head leaning toward your opponent. Okay? A little step with your front leg always helps out too, because it pulls your body forward. Okay? But when you fight a fast person, you don't have time to step and lean forward at the same time. You just have to go in here, lean your head down fast. Okay? Switch your stance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's show you that in different angle a little bit. Again, back leg coming in, drop your arm down to block the kick, and winds up a little bit and punch. Okay? One more time. Hold on. From here, Remember, your hand doesn't need to be cocked up way back here. Right? That's too much of time. So from that position, again, he's coming in, you just need to extend out. Okay? You just need to go forward and extend out. Your body going forward, him coming in, double impact. Once again, boom. All right? Front leg coming in. Okay? Drop, punch at the same time. One more time. Knee, punch, and out. Okay? Again, it's not that powerful compared to the kick, but it throws your opponent off balance a little bit. Right? So if you punch, once again, punch, and the opponent goes off balance a little bit, then you could attack with the kicks. Okay? Remember, most of the times you're used when you're a little tired with your kick. Okay? And it gives your opponent thinking, okay, he could punch, he could counterattack with the kicks. It keeps him thinking. Okay? Second, let's start working on counterattack with their kicks. And let's start with the roundhouse kick. Again, switch your leg.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're in a close position. Again, both sides facing different direction. Right? Keith is going to throw a roundhouse kick. Okay? Roundhouse kick again. If I don't move, I'll get hit. Whether it's my rib or back, I'll get hit. Or even my head. Okay, so the first reaction is to move. Right? So from here, just move a little bit. And see that he misses. And what happens when you move? When he kicked, his body came towards you. Okay, so you don't have to reach for him. He's coming at you. Okay, so he's going to be running into your foot as he comes in. Okay, so you move a little bit. That's it. Come down, kick. Okay? Timing is important. You don't want to wait until your foot comes down and try to kick. Because when you try to kick, there you go. Another kick comes in. Or he can move back as you kick because he's got both feet on the ground ready to move. Okay, so timing right here, once again, let's do slow. Roundhouse kick, boom. When a kick is in the air, right, he can't do anything except to try to put his foot down. All right, there are some faster kicks who could do double. Let's not worry about that. That's another segment. But right now, he's got his foot up. His only thinking is, all right, go down safely. So when a foot is coming down, that's when your kick has to be made. Okay, one more time. All right, move. Right, roundhouse, right, move, boom, kick. A little faster in motion, kick, and down. That's your roundhouse kick, counterattack. All right, let's show you that in a different angle. Again, he's going to come in with a jump roundhouse kick this time. Right, one more time. Close position, jump roundhouse kick. This time, you're not going to slide back, you're going to step back. Okay, because when you're in a close position, when you try to slide back, it's hard to kick with your front leg. Right? Some of you can, who has a good power with your front leg and speed, but let's try to change it so you can use your back leg. Right? So he's coming in, again, move. By changing your position, now your counterattack leg, your left leg is in the back position, just lift up your front, and then kick. Okay? So in that counterattack, your foot speed has to be a little faster. Again, slow motion, avoid by stepping back as your foot comes down, jump up, counter. A little faster motion. Okay. Did you notice that my arm came down? Always keep your arm down, just in case. Okay, the block has to be there, just in case you don't move fast enough. Okay, once again, boom, kick coming in. Okay, switch position. Show in different direction here. Again, back leg coming in, which is a more powerful kick. Okay, avoid by moving back. As the foot comes down, counterattack. One more time. Okay. Before foot comes down, kick. Okay. A little faster. Push. Okay. One more time. Bash. Okay. That's the back leg. Again, coming in with this time with the front leg roundhouse kick. Remember, step back. As the foot comes down, jump up and kick. So again. Avoid, keep your arms up, counterattack. Okay. A little faster. Bash! Okay. One more time. Bash! Counterattack. Okay. As you can see, Keith has a pretty longer leg than I do. Okay. So your distance control is very important as well. You can't just move up a little bit, because he's got a long leg, he could reach you. So you've got to learn to step back a little more. But at the same time, when you move back a little more, since he's got a long leg, he'll come at you a little more. Okay? So distance judging is another thing you have to constantly remember as you do this. So timing and distance. Okay? That was your roundhouse kick. Let's go into a backside kick. Now when you do a backside kick, if you watched me on the backside kick segment where I taught you how to do a backside kick, remember, try to counterattack or kick as the opponent uses the back leg, okay? Not the front leg. Okay? So if your opponent kicks with the left leg, you want to counter with your right. If you want to kick with the right leg, you want to counter with your left. And let me show you quickly why. Again, if your left leg coming in, either it's a jump or not, left leg. Oh, that is your left leg, I'm sorry. Left leg coming in, okay? Coming in. Did I say left again? Right leg, right leg. All right, coming in. If he comes in this way, my right leg is going to run into him. Okay, one more time. Right leg. All right, here we go. Boom. And that was my butt. All right, that's what's going to happen. And when you're going real fast, right, that was a little hit, that hurts. But if it's real fast, that will really knock that down. All right, so we want to concentrate on left leg, right leg. Okay, again, slow-mo, right leg. As he comes in, see how your body rotates? You kick, your body will run into you. The timing is, again, very important. Know that they're going to kick with your back leg, their leg. Okay? So as soon as the kick comes in, you don't even have to avoid on this one because your body's turning. Okay? You have given him different target to hit, which is your arm. Okay? Once again, kick, and down. Okay? That's a standing position. You could also do it if you're fighting someone who's much faster. Then you have to kind of jump up. Okay? It gives you a little more power, but a little more speed with it. Okay? So from here, kick comes in, jump, and then kick. Okay? One more time, kick. Okay? That's your backside kick. Okay? Again, try to work on left leg to your right leg. If it comes in with your right leg, all right, again, close, open position, kick, your left leg has to go in. All right? So if you want to try to set up your opponent, you have to move around. Okay? If it's in this position, and I want to counter to right leg, he's got his right leg back. Okay, so I want to move around, stay there, switch. Okay, so try to set him up, try to make him kick here. And then when right leg comes in, boom, counterattack. Okay, so a lot of setting up in there. And the last kick I want to show you is what we call spin kick, spinning hook cut. This is for the knockout. Okay, the backside kick is to knock the wind out. This one is whoosh, knock them out. All right. So from here again, try to do it on, same with the backside kick, left leg to right leg. Okay, so back legs. Right? Try to keep it in open position. Right? And again, try not to move on this one, because since you're spinning, if you move, your body's momentum is going to take you out. Okay? So from here, as it comes in, turn and kick. Right? Let me show you a little faster version. Kick and down. Okay? As soon as you know that your opponent's going to come in with the back leg, and you have yourself set, right? Be firm. Be firm. And as soon as your opponent moves, okay, and kick it. One thing you have to keep in mind as you spin, though, he might be faking. He might be checking you out. Right? So keep your arms up at all time as you spin. Right? Kick again. Kick. Other leg might be coming around this way. So keep your left hand. If you're spinning with your right, keep your left hand covering the head. Right? Let me show you the faster version. Bash. Okay, one more time. Bash. Okay. That is a spin kick. So we worked on the punch with the roundhouse counterattacks, backside kicks, and spin kicks. Okay. Make sure you learn or master those kicks first before you attempt your counterattacks. And again, key to good counterattack is your timing, right? Distance control, and of course, a lot of practice, a lot. Okay? Hey, thanks for your time. Keith, 차렷, 경례. 차렷, 경례.
I'm recording, so just...
I don't know if you need a light. You okay? Light's okay? Ah, shit! Ah, shit! Welcome. My name is Chang Yi. I'm your dojo TV master for Taekwondo. For this segment, I want to introduce combinations. And I want to introduce you in ways why it is important and how it's done so it could be effective when you do your sparring sessions. I want to bring out my assistant. John, come on out. This camera. All right. Fighting position. In sparring situations, right, you have a person who likes to move around. Right? So when combination is effective because when you first throw a kick, usually you don't have anybody standing there to take a hit. Okay? Either they'll be doing two things, either blocking or moving. Okay? So I want to show you why combination is important for those kind of situations. Okay? Let's give it with the person who likes to just stand there and block. Okay? So from here, if fighting John, throw my roundhouse kick, what happened? Block is made. From that point, he could throw all kinds of counterattack movements. Right? So when I throw the kick, knowing that it's going to block, I don't want to throw that up again. Okay? So next time I throw a roundhouse kick, it'll be combination with the backside kick. Okay? So from here, when I throw, he's going to react, but I'm not going to throw a full roundhouse kick. I'm going to stop, turn, and throw. He's going to be responding to the roundhouse kick. And that's why the backside kick is important. And that's why the combination is important and very effective. Once again, from here, when I throw a roundhouse kick, reaction is to block. Okay, so I stop and throw backside kick. Now when you add a combination together with the roundhouse or even any other kick, remember, you're setting up for your second kick. Right, so first kick has to become fast motion, and while the first kick is there, the second kick has to be set. Okay? So if I'm doing a roundhouse kick, backside kick in a non-combination situation, it'll be roundhouse kick, put down, I have to turn my body and do a backside kick. That's too slow. So from here, as soon as I throw my first kick, which will be fake, when I come down, instead of dropping down straight, I'm going to drop down so my body's turned. Okay, so from here, you don't have to do any turning. All you're doing is just throwing your backside kick. Okay? We'll show you that little faster motion. And again, act like you're going to throw, and the backside kick comes in. Let's try it again, one more time. Huh! Bah! Backside kick. One more time. Huh! Roundhouse kick, backside kick combination. All right, second situation is your opponent likes to move back. Okay? So he'll react. When I throw my roundhouse kick, opponent will move back. Okay? So knowing that, this time, when I throw my roundhouse kick once again, okay, instead of just spinning in the same spot where it's hard to reach your opponent, okay, you want to take a little step forward. Okay? But at the same time, again, remember, set up for your second kick by turning your body as you come down. So as soon as you throw a roundhouse kick and your opponent moves back, drop down, and as you drop down, your body's turned, and from here, quick backside kick. Okay. Once again, roundhouse kick comes in, opponent moves back, drop down, turn, and the backside kick. Show you that in a little faster motion. From here, roundhouse kick, backside kick. Okay. One more time. Bash! Okay. Of course, stand straight. There are many combinations you could add to that. Okay, it doesn't have to be a roundhouse backside kick. It could be a roundhouse. Now you start throwing backside kick, your opponent's going to react to that sooner or later. So you change. So you throw a roundhouse kick, opponent thinks it's going to be a backside kick, so you throw a spade kick. Okay? Drawing your opponent to block the body, not the head. Okay? So that is your other combinations you could throw. Of course, there are many different combinations. And I'll introduce some of the advanced ones a little later in time. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you again in the advanced part of the combination. Hey, welcome back. This part of the segment, I'd like to introduce some of the advanced combination. We started with some simple combination with a roundhouse backside kick. Now let's get into some advanced movements. Of course, before you work on this, make sure you have down some of the kicks, advanced kicks down, before you try to put it together. It's very important. you have to be comfortable with the advanced moves so you could put it together. If you try to put together those advanced combinations without perfecting each move, it'll be very difficult, but more important, you develop a bad habit. Okay, again, so concentrate, work on each individual kick separately, and then put them together. All right, I'd like to bring out Chang once again. Okay, Chang, let's go into a fighting position once again. Okay. Now, we started with a basic roundhouse kick, but let's go through it, skip all that. We're going to go into advance. Right? In fighting situation, you want to mass mirage or make your opponent see different things of you. Okay, so you do a lot of dancing. Right? Foot motion, check around, move around. Right? So when your foot moves around, your opponent does not know what it's going to be mass mirage or not know what you're going to do. Okay, so that's a very important part of it. So I'm going to set my opponent up by dancing a little bit, switch. Right? And the opponent will move a little bit, jerk a little bit. So from here, I'll set him up thinking I'm going to do a back kick, and turn into a tornado kick, but the opponent decides to move. All right, so from here, I'll dance a little bit, boom, turn, and then end up with a backside kick. They're going to try to figure out what is going on. When you're doing all this movement, their arms are like doing all kinds of movement. Okay, nobody stands there going, They're going to be moving. Okay, so you dance around with them again. Okay, you go to your foot position, switches, anything you want to do. Set them up, make a move, boom. And then kick comes in. Right, there are two ways of doing this. One was that keep your foot on the ground. You watch, skip or switch. Turn into tornado fake kick, put your foot down first, the opponent moves back, backside kick. Okay, the foot is in the ground. Second way you want to do it is a little faster, a little more advanced. Let's do again. Give a little switch, turn into a tornado. Before your foot comes down, right, on the floor, you got to jump from here into backside kick. Let me show you those two, a little faster motion. Okay. Switch comes in. One more time. Backside kick. Let me show you with it a little bit faster than the air. Okay. Of course, with that, you could add different kicks to it. Okay. One of my favorites is a spin kick. Instead of doing a backside kick, you change it again. Set him up, thinking you're going to come to the body, and boom, we go for the head. Again, take a little switch, step into tornado kick. Before your foot comes down, jump up into 360 spin kick. One more time. Switch, tornado into spin kick. And go a little faster on those. Set them up, look at them, dance with them. And down. One more time. In every kick, the balance is very important. That's why I want you to practice individual kicks so you know how to kick properly, have a good balance, so when you are finished, your opponent doesn't take advantage of your combination. Okay? So some of the advanced combinations we have, of course there are a lot of them, and I will introduce that next time together with you guys. Again, thanks for your time. Hi, I'm Master Yi. I'm your Dojo TV Master for Taekwondo. For this session, I'd like to introduce stretching part of Taekwondo, and perhaps most important part of it, because as you all know, when you start something, that's the most important part. If you start well, you'll end well. If your beginning is not so good, most likely your ending is not going to be good as well. So you want to get a good start. And every class you go to, you probably start with that stretching. And that's what I want to emphasize on this session. When you first start out, remember, stretching, you should never do it in a cold condition. Okay, if your muscles are tight, if you're feeling cold, don't ever stretch out. You should always warm up. So always, when you go into class, and I'm sure your master instructor will start you off with some warm-up and exercise stretching. Okay? If they go right into stretching, you might want to do a little bit of jogging before the stretching is done. Okay, so if you get a little early in the class, do some run around, do some jogging around the class, and then when the class starts, your body's warmed up, you stretch much better. Okay? Reason why you stretch in the beginning of the class is to prevent injuries. Don't ever think that when you stretch in the beginning that you're gaining flexibility. Okay? That's a misconception. Beginning stretching is to prevent injuries. Because you know you're going to be doing kicks and a lot of movements, you want the body to be limber to take on all that abuse. Okay? After a good workout, after class, if you stretch out, that's when you gain flexibility. Okay? So you should always try to gain, or do 2 different sessions of stretching. One in the beginning, after you warm up, and after a good workout, stretch out. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the stretching that we go through in each class. Every school is a little different. Every master and every instructor does different variations. Okay? So, but leg. In Taekwondo, we use our leg a lot, and this is what we're going to emphasize a lot. There are 2 areas that we use in Taekwondo. You have the muscles, and you have the joints. So we're going to make sure those 2 areas are well stretched. In kicks, you have 2 different kinds of kicks. You have the snap motion, where there's front kick, roundhouse kick, side kick. Those are snaps. You have what we call axe kick. That is just pure muscle movement, flexibility. Okay? So we're going to go through and make sure every part of our muscle, when the kick is done, and the joints are warmed up for your kick. Okay? We're going to start out with a basic knee twist. Okay? Again, you'll be using a lot of your knee, because you'll be bouncing around. When you snap out, this is what you're going to use, knees. So we're going to do a little bit of knee twist. Okay, try never to do something up and down this way. Okay, this will put a lot of strain on your knees. Okay, in the long run, you may tear your knee joint.
Cut. We got to go back to it again.
Oh, they might think it's my stomach or something, right?
No, yeah, I thought it was, sir. It was Scott's, Harley Davidson.
What about?
Right at where you were, right here, you were starting to talk about how not to go down too far. It's right when we'll probably have to edit it out. Or you could just do the whole, just start.
We're going to start our first stretching with our knee exercise. Okay? When you do a knee exercise, try not to go down this way. And when you do this, I'm sure a lot of you hear a crack. That isn't bad, but it's not okay either. Okay, so try not to go down this far. If you have to use knee exercise going down, try to stop at about 90 degrees, okay, not passing your knee at all. Okay? But better exercise with the twist. Okay? So keep your hands in the front and twist from side to side. All right, making a circle, one direction, maybe 4 up to 8 counts, and then to the other directions. Okay? And repeat maybe for about 2 sets. Okay? From there, we're going to go right into the waist. Okay? Place your feet apart, shoulder width, hands on the waist. Okay? And then twist your waist and rotate around. When you do this, try not to swing your body around. First, you're going to get dizzy. Okay? Second, more important, it's too much for your back. Okay? So keep your body nice and straight, head straight, keep looking straight, and then go side, back, to the other side, front, and just continue making a rotation, circular motion, and then go to the other side again, counting 4 to each side up to 8. And then repeating 3 or 4 times. Okay? From there, we're going to go right to the neck. All right, when you do neck, come down forward to this middle again, then to the back, down to the middle, then up and down, counting it back again 4 times, and then try to go side to side. Okay? Try not to make a circular motion. Okay? Your muscles in your neck is not equipped to go around in a twist motion. Okay, so when you do that, it'll put a lot of twist and a painful sensation to your neck muscle. Okay, again, going forward, back, and to side. Okay, from there, let's go into the shoulders. Okay, we don't use a lot of hand techniques in Taekwondo, but you do have some punching, some knife hand techniques, even blocks. Okay, so we're going to use shoulders to make sure our upper body's well moved around. Okay, so we're going to use arm stretch, bring up, twist, down, and to the other side. Again, repeating about 4 to 8 counts. Okay. From there, pull back twice and down. Up twice and down. Again, 4 to 8 times. Then go up, pull down twice, down, up, down twice. Okay, that is for your shoulder. Then we'll go right into your abdominal to the side of your body. Okay. Place your hands on the waist, bring your left or right arm up first, okay, down twice. Try not to have your hand just hang down like this. Okay, you'll see that you're not stretching the side. Okay, you're just putting a lot of pressure on this other side. Okay, so stretch it out by bringing your head over your head, twice, 2, 1, 2. Okay. That is for your abdominal to the side. Okay. From there, we're going to go into the leg. We'll start up with just a light leg stretching. Okay. Place your hands not directly on top of your knee, but slightly above your knee. You could do it with one hand or both hands. Push down gently twice or 4 counts, okay, to each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, repeating up to about 8, 2 sets. Okay, once you feel good with that, then you open your legs slightly more, okay, bring one toe up and gently go down. Okay. This is going to stretch your calf muscle to your hamstring, and the other side, the groin muscle. Okay. Make sure your toes up and your other foot is flat. Okay. If you have difficulty with this, you may start with your heel up and eventually try to bring it down. Okay. Try not to have your hand on the floor, but beginning you might want to have a better balance. Once you get better, try to keep your hands off the floor. Okay. And switch to the other side. Try not to pull your toes straight out, but bring it up more. Okay, that'll stretch the calf muscle a lot more. From here, we're going to keep it flat, toes pointing towards you, heels out as far as you can, and then down. Keeping your body straight, leaning towards a straight leg. This will stretch your groin muscle. Okay? As well as the outside part of the calf muscle. Okay, again, up to about 8 counts. Try not to bounce on this, just nice and easy pressure on it. Can you switch to the other side? All right. Of course, the lower you go down, the better stretching you're doing. Again, but don't hurt yourself when you do this. If you feel pain, just go down nice and easy. Okay? And from there, you're going to bring your heel up. Okay? Look into the other side, hands on the waist or to the back, keeping your back straight. Front knee bent, and lean forward. Common thing that people do is they lean forward down this way. Right? That's going to stretch out here more. Okay, we want to stretch out the front as well as the calf. So lean back. When you feel your front quadricep stretching, you're doing the right way. Okay, again, back straight. All right. Again, 8 counts, then switch. Heel comes up, body nice and straight, back straight. Okay. Once you get that done, let's go to the floor. Okay. This is all single or individual stretching. This is something you could do at home, anywhere you have a free space. Okay. Now we haven't stretched our ankle, so we bring our leg up, grab your toes, and hold onto your ankle and rotate. 4 up to 8 counts one way, and switch. Okay. Common thing that I see my students do when they do this, they just use their toe. Right. When you do this, it's like trying to take a screw off a nut, and not holding a nut, and you start twisting the screw, you see both are going to turn. It's not going to help at all. Okay, so you hold onto your ankle, grab a toe and twist it around. Okay, a lot of ankle injuries happen because they don't stretch out well with their ankle in the beginning. Okay, so just make sure you give it a good twist. Okay, to the both sides. And again, 4 up to 8 counts. Okay, once you do this, then we're going to really stretch out the calf, every muscle in the back part of the leg. Keeping our knees flat, toes up, right, reach out as far as you could go. Okay. A lot of times when you do this, knees come up, they try to extend out more. That's not going to help at all. Okay. Even if you have to just go down a little bit like this, that's okay. Knees needs to be straight, toes needs to be up. And just reach out, relax. And just hold it there. Okay. You could do 2 different styles with this. Variations, you could do count stretch, We go 1, 2, 3, 4, or just pull and hold. Right? When you pull down and hold, constant pressure. All right? Now when you do count, remember, don't ever go 1 and bounce. Okay? You're going to snap your muscles easy. Okay, so first one, you go down nice and gently on your own. And the second count, you put a little more pressure onto it. Okay? Another important thing is when you stretch the back, right? Do not make a lump on your back. Instead, your neck going downward, right? Keep your chin up, push your lower tummy forward, and then down. Okay, you see your legs, back of your leg, stretching out real well. Okay. Again, that is back part, groin muscle. Very common, very popular butterfly stretch. Okay, same thing. As you pressure, push your knees to the floor, back straight, head up, lean forward and down. Not just nose dipping into your toes, okay, but your chest coming down to your feet. Okay, that is stretching the groin muscle. And third, probably the most common and most important stretch of all, the split stretch. Okay, there's a variations. You go to side, again keeping your back straight to each side, or to forward. Okay, keep your tummy nice and tight, head up, and then down. Instead of trying to just bring your head down, try to bring your chest down. Okay, that is your complete leg stretch. All right, once again, there's a variations. This is a single. You could have a, next session I'll introduce you some stretching you could do with your partner. Okay? One thing to remember, when you stretch, they say pain is good for you. No, it isn't. You're only hurting yourself. When you stretch, a little uncomfort is good. Right? Make sure you're a little uncomfortable when you stretch out. Make sure there's a little bit of pain, not extreme pain. But at the same time, if you're just sitting there and you relax, you're not stretching at all. Okay, so push yourself a little bit, make sure you feel a little bit, that's your stretch. And again, best result is after a good workout. All right, I hope you have a good stretching. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for your time.